Everybody, so we are in Benton Park. Show you some of the houses over here in this beautiful neighborhood in St. Louis City, South St. Louis City. Oh, those are new. I don't remember them being there.
Which ones?
This is this new construction building right here.
I think Battle Rod is building a lot of these under their little home.
And then they this runs into, does this neighborhood go into Soulard?
Yeah,
they sort of blend into each other.
Yeah, they're one neighborhood.
That's a cute little house right there. Some cute little houses over here in Benton Park.
A lot of condos.
Yeah,
and,
that's what Benton Park is mostly. It's like
houses.
Yeah,
that's what Soulard is too. A lot of townhouse living.
Yeah. I know one of these neighborhoods, they still had like the little slave quarters. I forgot where that was. I think it was a neighborhood you used to live in.
That was Soulard.
Yeah, well, no, when you used to live like off of in South City off Lafayette, it was like one of the houses over there still had the
Henrietta over there.
Yeah, they still had their slave quarters in the back.
But I ain't been in that neighborhood for a while.
Let's look it down there that way. This is Benton Park. These are beautiful homes.
Here's the actual park here, and the lake.
So people already have their homes decorated for Halloween, and we are in September, like the early part of September. It's like we rush life. That is a beautiful. This is Benton Park.
Yeah, that is the entrance.
That is a beautiful walkway right there. And I know that they were saying there was some stuff going on with one of these parks, the water, because they've been doing a lot of rescue things for the parks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, trying to
like rescuing the lily pads and stuff.
Yeah, and all that.
I think it's the temperatures. Yeah, that's cute. We want a camper. These are beautiful homes. These are off of Arsenal, which is a major street here in the city of St. Louis, and these always look nice. It seems like the homes that are across from parks in St. Louis usually look really good. The homes, they try to keep them maintenance. And then there are a lot of what is this right here?
That used to
That's
be,
a new place.
That's a smoke shop. That used to be a lab.
Smoke
I used
lounge.
to actually take meat samples there when I worked at Kern to be analyzed for E. coli. That was a lab, so they closed down.
And then this is Jefferson. There's the Lefty's Fried Rice. That's the black owned fried rice place in St. Louis. Here, one of the first and only. I don't know if there are any here, like only, because I don't know if there are any more. And like I said, this is Jefferson, which is a main street here in St. Louis. This intersection up here is Jefferson and Gravois, right? This 7-Eleven was a troubled 7-Eleven, as they would say, and then they finally closed it down. As you can see, it's all boarded up. This is a very active intersection.
I saw many knife fights at 3 in the morning.
Which is sad.
Well, I saw one guy break a bottle off and go after a guy with it.
At this intersection here in the city of St. Louis.
Because I was always delivering to this Lee's here.
Lee's Chicken.
That's a chain of chicken places. I guess they're in the Midwest. I know they're in Kentucky.
I've been seeing Lee's commercials, which I have never seen before until now.
Kentucky, I know. Indiana. They got them up in Michigan. I think we delivered to some way up in Michigan by the Great Lakes.
And then it's probably about 80 degrees out here, if that. It's a beautiful day.
71 this time.
The chicken smell good. That street right there heads down to Soulard. I know people are like, what the hell are you doing? I'm seeing people. Oh, that's a nice little mural they painted on the side over there. It says Justice. Adventures. This right here. There's some nice homes over here.
I'm trying to fix some of them up.
And then this was a Taco Bell that they had built here. It didn't even last long. And then they ended up tearing it down and then built this. But we grew up around in this area right here. So we're no longer in Benton Park. Is this even have a name? This is just South City. This is where we grew up. We used to walk around here.
The library is right over here. We all went to from, what, kindergarten?
Yeah. And we used to not there.
This used to be an Aldi's.
Yes, this
right
was
here.
an Aldi's over here. And then this over here was a Nationals that everyone would be at. This was like the hangout for everybody in the South City.
It was the grocery store.
Yes, this is a new building here. This is what is it? This is a hotel. It was a Holiday Inn at one point. I don't know what it is now, but I know that they were not taking reservations. And then look at this. We used to actually, when we didn't have a phone, we would walk up here and use this phone. It was actually a pay phone.
This was the...
None of this was here. This was the Nationals.
Remember we used to cut back through
Yep.
here?
Yeah, it was, people would be up here drinking and just hanging out. They don't do that anymore. That's not a thing anymore.
That's all.
It looked like it was a whole bag of onions and some Gatorade laying back there. Yeah, they got some of this boarded up. This hotel right here is not even 20 years old, and it looks like that. So that's not something that was needed. Yeah, so I don't know if y'all have ever seen a phone booth. I mean, a phone, because all of these have been pulled out of the neighborhoods pretty much. But I think everybody that we knew used this phone. This one right here at one time.
You had a car. If you was like 18, you
and
could drive up to it.
Yeah, let me get out here so you can see. It's actually a sign on here. No, it's a sign up there that say "Car from your phone."
Oh.
That is cool. Okay, so look at this. So we would actually walk up here and use the phone. Now this says "phone from your car," which is cool. But yeah, this probably was one of the last phones to be cut off here. That's cool. Okay, now I don't know where we finna go now, but yeah, just none of this stuff was here. And then that slave house is somewhere around here. The little quarters is somewhere around here.
Hey guys, Stone Cold. Welcome back to Bees, Beds, and Boxes.
And then that's the library we all loved.
Back in the 90s, I made a lot of calls.
There are a lot of buildings here that were not here. When we were growing up, these were there.
Drive up.
These are like townhomes.
Drive up.
And then that's the highway
Call
entrance
up,
for
we
44.
call for that weekend, you know, and do your thing. So yeah, this is
And it's more,
back in the day, in the 90s.
it's more of a mixed neighborhood now.
Last phone
When we were growing up, it was mostly black people over here.
Old phone booth.
So
Yo, what's poppin' tonight?
it's good to see that it is now,
Share a video. If you know,
you know, a
about
nice
phone booths, drop a
mixed
comment.
community.
My 90s guys, old schoolers. Like Stone Cold, like and subscribe, share. I'm out.
So I'm gonna take you out down a little bit further so you can kind of see in the neighborhood. We going right now at about 8 minutes. But they turned the Nationals into a Save-A-Lot. Which, can I just say, I don't like Save-A-Lot stores. So these were here, those were not. Those are new construction homes.
Yeah, I think Vatterott built those. All this new stuff.
None of this was here. What did it say? Styled and stage, pick up and return. None of this was here. This was here now. This is like they do like concrete work and statues and stuff like that. These are new. These buildings here. This stuff is new. This is Lafayette, everybody. Lafayette Street in St. Louis, that's new. They building something else new over here. And then these are all new constructions right here. So all of this is new that they rebuild in this neighborhood. They rebuilt this neighborhood. They rehabbing that, I see. And look at this. They just keep this out here at all times. And then somebody was robbed and murdered in this place here in St. Louis. This was Garavelli's, and they robbed them, and I think somebody was killed. and they shut it down. So now they're going to reopen it. This thing has been closed. I mean, how many years has that been closed now? It's like 30 or 40 years. It's been a long time.
Grade.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
This guy was only like what, 14, that they committed the alleged murder and robbery.
And then the place that when I was thrown out of my home, I want to show you where when I was thrown out. This is where we lived. And when I was 17 and pregnant, he was what, 20?
No, I was like 19.
And they rehabbed it, but it used to be a boarding house, and they've built all kind of stuff. This was it right here. We used to live here. When we first, I was 17, he was 19. This was the house that we lived in. It was like all old people that lived there. It was a boarding home. A lot of people that were on drugs and stuff. And we stayed there until we had our daughter, and then we ended up moving out. Well, it was a whole thing. But yeah, we lived there. And then these are homes that are leading up to the Lafayette neighborhood. There's another Harris. I love it. So, and then these were some of the first new constructions that were over here. These townhomes.
Yeah, these were like when we were 13, 12.
St. Vincent Street. In what neighborhood? Oh, you just drove past the thing. Went down the street. Looks like they rehabbing. This is it, because this is the school that they rebuilt.
Back over there behind the school.
This is Hodgen Tech. This was not called that then.
It was just Hodgen.
Yeah. And then this is where he used to live. He lived on this street here when he was a teenager. And this is Henrietta. And there's no outlet. On most of these streets, they have them blocked off because they don't like people driving up and down the streets over here.
I can find the apartment.
Look at these. I don't know.
I think it was this one here. For a family.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
So like I said, this doesn't even have a name. This is just a South City neighborhood. Yeah. They may have named it now. I see like Eads Park or something that I just saw back there.
That's Henrietta Place.
Yeah, that's the street that this is. But it was like Eads. No, it was like a sign back there that said, what is that? And they got a trampoline. That looks so dangerous. Like I would jump on that and then land in the tree. You see what I'm saying? I'm right up there. Now that slave quarters was over here. I think it was over here. One of these houses over here had it.
Was that lawyer.
Yeah. And they had rehabbed it and stuff.
The Cottons. It was one of the Cottons' house. Had the.
And I don't know if it was probably servants' quarters or something, but not necessarily. It was servants' quarters that they had.
They had that big house.
These are some nice homes. So this is just South City. It was one of these that had that place in the back.
Behind it. It was one of those.
And they were rehabbing it. They wasn't trying to tear it down.
Yeah, upstairs. I believe.
It's so quiet over here. It is about 12:30. But this is just a really quick tour of South City. Yeah.
Through his kids.
So I hope you guys enjoyed this drive today. And I'll see you in the next one. Next week we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna pick a neighborhood and drive through, or walk through. Sometime we're gonna get out and walk around, just to let you guys see the St. Louis that we see through our eyes. So I will see you guys in the next one. Like, share, and subscribe to the Gordon. As the Gordon Turns, and my husband's channel is Bees, Beds, and Boxing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.